them contracts gonna flip. They gonna flip. Like they gonna flip, bro. And before you know it, you let's just say best case scenario, you spend 1,800 on them, right? By November, December, them contracts might be worth 10, 12 grand,
Yeah.
you know? So speaking of, so look, are we good on Tesla? Everybody, we clear?
Yeah, we
Hmm.
good.
Everybody got understanding what we
I put
doing?
it in the chat.
Crystal clear.
All right. All right. So let's go to the next one. Palantir. What was it? I'm not gonna bring up old stuff. So Palantir pretty much did already what Tesla is doing, right? So this is the monthly. So this is you could say this is your mass consolidation. Palantir had just opened up about what in October 2020. Mass consolidation. You got your displacement out of the consolidation, came back into that gap, and I look at it. This is the same thing Tesla is going to do. Look, I want to be clear. This is the same thing Tesla is going to do, bro. Nah, Palantir was a little bit more cleaner because it's a cheaper stock and it's newer. But the chart is the chart, bro. You got your and then this is the monthly, right? Got your you got your consolidation. Palantir is a new stock. People buying shares. They learn about the company. Blase, 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 blah. Boom. All right, we got enough information. We displacing. You got your displacement gap. We tap into the gap, barely right here. We got it here. So from 62, which we had called in a group, I said 62. It gave us 63. My bad. It gave us 63, and it might not come back. It might not come back. It might because this, from a money perspective, it might leave this as a gap, and it might use this gap as support to continue higher.
And this the flip side too, y'all. So remember, Mike was saying 62, and I was saying 45. That's kind of what's going on now. So the reason we got to stock Tesla is because it didn't it didn't go and fill the gap that how I wanted it to on this Palantir. We want 309 to 275 because that's a better price, but 385, depending on how this thing react, 385 might be a number that we had to end up getting in at.
Yeah.
That's why it's smart to play how Maul played it and just go ahead on get you one, and then if it drop down, don't be like, oh fuck, I'm taking the loss. Look at it like, nah, I'm about to get an even better price on this one.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
say in the sense of, let's say with that amount of downside that we still have available, don't deploy all
Oh,
your money now.
yeah.
And
Yeah, but
then
if
if
you
it
want to get you
does,
one to just lock something up,
yeah, and if it does drop lower, you can move your strike price lower. You could try to shoot for the same uh, price, but I wouldn't deploy whatever your budget is right now. If you want to get in something, take something. But outside, you said it's
So I
money.
honestly I don't have anything for Palantir.
hmm?
It's gone, bro.
All
Out.
right.
Gone.
Well,
Um,
not yet.
so
All right.
I mean, unless you want to buy some shares, but I don't. What's the other stocks that we need to look at, y'all?
Pfizer,
No,
Nvidia.
man, bro.
Pfizer first. Do Pfizer, bro.
These dudes, bro.
Mike,
I
Mike, Mike, Mike,
can't.
Mike.
Nah, bro. Nah, dog. Nah, bro.
Come
Nah,
on,
bro.
bro. We gotta
I,
let
Don't
we gotta let
don't Winston,
Akeem
dog.
listen.
Don't Winston, dog.
Listen, we gotta let Akeem know this is a safe space, bro. Look at Pfizer.
Bro, if Akeem, bro, I
Look.
Yo,
say,
X
bro,
provides. Let them
I
guys
read the
know it's a safe
Akeem.
space.
I read the Akeem be like, look, bro, I'm looking at this stuff. I'll listen to him
Akeem, ask for Pfizer, bro.
Look,
before I listen to
I'm
Nell.
letting y'all get everything out of the way before I go to asking my questions. You know, I'm asking beginner questions.
Okay.
Man,
He gonna answer it, bro.
because
Yeah.
It's just that Nell asked it. That's all.
no, Nell, bro, Nell, a wild boy.
What's
All
up?
right. Look, let me. What you mean by auto block?
Or order
Auto
block?
block.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good question. Let me go back to Tesla. I'm gonna show you what an order block is.
Because it's looking like the area between support and resistance. I just want to make sure.
So an order block is a candle or a series of candles,
All
right?
right.
That are one color
Okay.
that happen before a large move in the opposite direction. So
All right.
for instance, we were talking about this candle right here being an order block. This
All right.
so we were saying if Tesla was to come down and hit this order block, we taking it to the upside.
Okay.
The reason why it's called an order block is because like the hedge funds and the big people that have a lot of money that control like the stock market, quote
Yeah.
unquote,
Right.
they create order blocks in the market to make it look like the market is about to trade in one direction, but realistically, it's about to go the opposite direction, right?
Okay. But
Because they
I
got
thought you said it had to be multiple candles of the same color doing it.
it could be one candle
All right.
or multiple candles. But see, like for instance, this right here, these three candles consecutively,
Yeah.
that could be considered one order block. You see what I'm saying? So
All right. These
you
three
could view
red
it
candles.
as you could view it as support or resistance,
Okay.
however you view it. But this is an order block, or
Okay.
we could get into it, But by you being new, like we talk about this stuff a lot, but it's no such thing as a stupid question, bro. If you're trying to learn the skill set, dog. So if whatever you have to ask is ask,
Right.
and you answer it, bro. You know what I'm saying? This a judgment free zone, unless it's nail, bro. That's it. If it's nail, but other than
Those
that.
dumb questions have ran its course. Moved them over.
But like for instance, so if you view like I'm under the perception that you view the market as like support and resistance, right?
Yeah. That's how I've been looking at it on YouTube, looking at the little training videos.
Okay. And all right, well the longer you hang around us, the more you're gonna realize that we don't even use that terminology. Like we don't, but I want to get you where you at. Like so since
All
we
right.
use support and resistance, that's what we're gonna roll with that.
Okay.
So basically, your order block from a high time frame, meaning monthly. So this is the monthly chart. So one candle is a month full of candles.
All right.
So this was a month full of candles right here. So
Okay.
so we
Quick
saying,
question. Say if I'm doing I'm swinging like something that's a month or 2 months out, it's
uh-huh.
better for me to chart a weekly chart monthly. Would it be better for me?
So if you're doing something like that, the lowest time frame you won't look at is probably the daily.
Okay, look at dailies if I'm doing something that low, like a monthly 2 months, something 2 months out.
Yeah, because the daily gonna give you more information, right?
Okay.
See what I'm saying? So like
But it's
so
all-
so So we've been on this kick lately that we only looking at high time frames because we trying to buy contracts that's 6 months out and
Yeah, that
more.
what Nell was telling me. All y'all do is leaps.
Yeah, so that's why we on the high time frames. If you would have caught us maybe like a year or two ago, we would probably have been on the 30-minute chart to 15-minute chart.
2 minutes.
So so what this is what I know about trading options. The more time you have, the better off you are. The more
Right.
information you know about the chart, you ain't got to worry about it. That's why, we on here talking about Tesla as it being a home run because we've seen this movie before. Like this Back to the
Right.
Future, we didn't seen it before. And let me go down to the weekly right quick, just to show you. So from a weekly perspective, right? So this purple box that we're talking about, this is a monthly gap, right? So you know
Okay.
you know what a gap is, right?
Now, what's the gap?
All right, cool. Let me go back to the monthly and show you what a gap is. So a gap is when you have a 3-candle pattern
Mm-hmm.
where the first candle, which is this one down here, and the third candle,
All right.
they don't share price, meaning they don't touch.
Okay.
So
Three
that's a gap.
candles that don't touch is a gap.
So the gap, so you got it's a 3-candle pattern. You have candle 1, candle 2, candle 3. Candle 1 and candle 3 don't touch. That means that's a price gap,
Okay.
right?
Okay, I see it. One, two, the red candles, then the two long body candles, but the red not touching that third one.
Yeah, so it's a gap. So basically, basic candle behavior is all candles are supposed to share price some kind of way. They're supposed to touch.
All right.
So when they don't touch, like this, you got a gap,
Okay.
right? So even on if I go down to the weekly, I'll show you. So this weekly gap that we're talking about that's inside of the monthly gap, which is this purple box. This is candle 1, candle 2, candle 3, right?
Yeah.
That's a gap.
All right. I
Candle
see it.
1 and candle 3 don't share price.
Okay.
But candle 2 shares price with candle 3, and candle 1 shares price with candle 2. See, but these two don't share price, so that's a gap, right? So that's what we're looking for. That's what we're speaking of. Gaps, that's what we're talking about. Right? So
Okay.
if
And
you
what
don't
be so
know
special about the gap?
what's so special about the gap,
Yeah.
it's an inefficient, it creates an inefficiency in the market, right? So when you have
Yeah.
an inefficiency, the market is drawn to inefficiencies because whether you believe it or not, the market likes to be balanced. So
Okay.
when it leaves inefficiencies like this, it comes to clean it up. So that's why you hear us talk about buying a gap, or
Okay.
you see what I'm saying, or buying this monthly gap. We talked about it last week. It's an inefficiency,
Okay.
right?
All right. I see the gap. All right. And
Right.
that's why y'all saying this is a good spot to get into a Tesla Leap that's
Yeah.
somewhere like 6 months out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Because all a gap is,
Mm-hmm.
if we being honest, is liquidity, right? So
All right.
the market moves on liquidity.
Okay.
So when you have a gap, we call gaps internal liquidity because it's inside of the range. And we call swing highs and swing lows,
Mm-hmm.
we call it external liquidity.
All
So
right.
for the most part, all the market is trying to do is bring external liquidity internal and internal liquidity external.
All right.
All right. So, as you come to the Zooms and stuff, bro, you're gonna be able to, as we keep talking about the stocks and as you continue to see it, you're gonna be like, it's gonna start clicking for you. And
All
then
right.
I'm probably saying a lot of information right now. It's like, man, this I'm just saying all right, but this nigga, I don't know what this nigga talking about.
And
I
look,
get a little bit of it.
But
now here go the good part too. Also, I'm gonna let Mike finish. We're gonna post this on YouTube, so then you could go back and just hear y'all two going through it again. So you
All
try
right.
to remember everything he's saying.
Yeah.
They'll give you the YouTube channel, and then we're gonna post it up. Then you could go back to this date. We usually have it dated by 2/16. Then you could come back and play it when you got some downtime, or you're looking at the charts on your own, and you're trying to remember those questions. Whatever we talking about is all recorded. Then you could go back and just replay it.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So, but yeah, man. So hopefully I answered your question about the order block and as well as the gap. But
Yeah, it's
yeah,
basically when the first candle and the third candle not touching.
yeah. So you can find gaps pretty much anywhere on your chart. You know what I'm saying?
And this weekly chart we looking at right here, or monthly.
Just the monthly.
All right.
Yeah, just the monthly. And this. All right. We was on the video. You good, bro? You need me to?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm listening. Yeah.
All right, cool, cool, cool. I just want to make sure.
Nvidia, then Pfizer.
So, all right, bro. So look, I'm gonna go to NVIDIA monthly. We talked about NVIDIA last week. it was like the video ready to go. Um, I still believe it's ready to go. It's at least a 150. I think Ben said he was in some 140s or some 120s, I think.
I got a 120 for January next year.
Yeah, so you should be you should be good.
I got a 160 and a 165 for June too.
Yeah, all right. Okay. So look, so this is why. So last week, this was the candle that was printed last week on a video. This is a candle we printed not last week, 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry. This is a candle we printed. I was like, Tesla looked like, I mean, the video looked like it's ready to go. So this is like a gap, you could say. It was a gap, even though there's no data there. That's because the market had gapped down. But we closed above it. So you know what that means. Go gadget. Let me just draw it out, man. I'm gonna just draw it out. So the video, the weekly, we closed above it. Let me move it a little bit, make it a little cleaner. So it could come back and test this 137 area, or even maybe even lower 135, and continue to the upside. First price target being this high at 153, but I think the video have earnings coming up soon, right?
Yeah, 7 trading days.
Okay, so it's probably the video probably gonna run, bro. It's probably gonna run. This chart it's not as clean as Tesla was, or as Tesla is, but it's showing the video is showing you its intentions. Because one of these, this is a weekly, so one of these weeks had to be the DeepSeek scale. It must have been this one. I don't remember.
That was that gap down. That's it. That
All
gap
right,
down.
DeepSeek, and we recovered, closed above that. So it's like it never happened. So it's gonna kind of continue to the upside. So look,
Dog, that was the perfect buy-in for anybody. I bought some more shares down there, and them bitches got my shit booming right now. No cap.
yeah, that's
Yeah, that's when I got my 120. I bought my 120 at 118.
It's gonna be a good year.
it
I like
is,
what's
bro.
going on, fellas.
I like this, bro. I like this.
I like this.
You know what? You know what else, Winston? You know what I love, though?
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact that my brother Jamal, he
Go
not
ahead.
even he not even telling us about the trades
Go
that he
ahead.
really in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Dog,
We
I'm
got
not
company.
in no trades, dog. I
We'll
just
get,
been buying shares, bruh. That's literally, I'm not in no trade. Nothing.
hey,
What Winston say?
raise.
He couldn't believe what you say? I couldn't you couldn't believe I invited Trucker. You can't believe I'm not in no trades either.
But bro, so overall, the video probably gonna come take this high out first, man. But it's likely to set a new high. I think the video probably you can see the video at probably 180, 200, honestly. And I'm not gonna put the fib extension on there. I'm not gonna do all that. But the video for my brothers that's in the video, I think Winston, you still in the video?
Yes, I'm in a 160 for you know.
All right. So for my brothers that's in the video, y'all on the right side of the market, man. Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
What's Pfizer, bro? PFE?
PF. What is it? Nell, tell us.
Man. All right. Let's do it.
PFE.
All
There
right.
we go.
Here we go now. What you see now? What you got for me, bro?
What did they say on Twitter? What did White Mike tell you? Huh?
Don't do that now.
What
Don't do that
White
now.
Mike said, bro? Huh? What he told you? come disturbing us, man. Go ahead.
$28 call. $30 call.
We want you to get a $28 call, Mike. That what
No,
got us looking at Pfizer for.
no, dog. Wait, dog.
Two
Wait.
$2.50 out the money.
Wait,
Oh
wait, no.
man.
Get this man out of here, bro.
Oh,
What is
bro.
go do, man? What?
Look. No, now, no, 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 no. Now, listen, bro. This is we not making fun of you. We laughing at the chart. Well, I'm laughing at the chart. I don't know what Winston doing.
Is a bullshit stop?
Look at your screen
Nah,
now.
brother.
Look at your screen, brother.
Okay.
What you want us to
I
do?
don't know. I don't know how much those contracts are, but what he said, 20, he told you a $28 call. What Mike told you?
I gotta look back on. I think it was
Man, this dude
How
wild, bro.
far out?
don't make me lie.
This a
That's
monthly,
what I
bro.
was going. That's
It's
what I
like
was going to ask y'all.
a monthly play. You got your little gap right there. You hear me?
This the month. All right. So look, this now. One thing I do like about this chart, I ain't gonna hold
Is that none of us trading it? That's what I like about
Besides
it.
that,
So look,
Okay,
this.
besides that, go ahead.
Oh Lord, look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Now finished trolling, bro. Can y'all pull up AMD, dog?
Damn, look at my computer there, bro. It kicked me off of Pfizer, bro.
hey, AMD too. No, for real, AMD too.
Dog, I
So
swear I'm not lying. My computer kicked me off of Pfizer.
There you go,
yeah,
bro.
let's table Pfizer now. Let's just
That's
table that.
God trying to give you a sign, bro.
Let's leave that be
I'm,
and let's go to AMD. Bro.
and I'm gonna
All
listen.
right, rugged.
Yeah, slam it or jam it.
I still love AMD, bro. I still love it. Like I like this. I like this, bro. I like this gap right here. I like this. I think Winston had said 109. I think we got 109. So we had got 106. I like it, bro. I like it. Like it's going it might run into some trouble at 145, but it won't be that long. I still like AMD, bro. Like I like leads for AMD. Now, from a money perspective, I'm gonna say this. If we close the month beneath this gap, then I'm gonna just chill. Because that means that it's highly likely that AMD gonna consolidate. And I don't have the patience for consolidation on AMD. So this is the gap that I'm speaking of. Let me make it a little bigger so we can see it. I'm gonna draw it out. Draw it all the way over. So this is the gap right here, right? So we close beneath this gap. So basically, we get a closure beneath 111 on the monthly, then I'm on the sideline with AMD. But I do like AMD. AMD has a lot of potential to the upside here, like a lot, like a lot. So that's it for AMD. Really, well, let me go to the weekly, see if they got anything different on the weekly.
Y'all still
Ooh.
like the what that is, the 150s or the 180s for June on AMD? I know we came down hella after earnings.
Yeah, 180s. The 180s would be perfect. What matter of fact,
I'm gonna say this.
let me see this. Go ahead, one.
I'm gonna say this, bro. Uh, I'm not sure when the earnings is. Okay.
The hair earnings already.
Uh, going back to what
Damn.
Maul and Ben spoke of, getting a June are end of the year 115 on AMD.
115.
150?
15.
Okay.
Let's start thinking about stuff like that. This thing at the bottom of what we considering the bottom. You're not you probably, if it does take off right now and don't consolidate, you probably not gonna see these numbers no more. You'll in the money and never get challenged again. You get what I'm saying?
Oh shit, to June 115 is a band right now. It'll probably open up at 1100, but a
Now
120,
you're in 2x, 3x that offer just
yeah.
the breakout of the consolidation. Just the breakout.
And and you know, just like we spoke
Just
about,
on a different time now, bro.
just like we spoke about last week, and like like when you buy when you have a range set, right? You buy the discount, sell premium, right? So when you buy a discount, you taking it to at least the equilibrium of the range, which is 50% of the range, right? So 160 would probably be like 50% of the range.
And now
So
you
even if
$45 in the money.
yeah, so even if like you doing what Winston saying, like you buy yourself 115, you get it and you sell them at 160, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you good. You just gotta trust the trade, bro. You gotta trust the trade, man. That's it. So I still like
That's it.
I,
Go ahead.
no, you good. You go ahead, bro.
So and then this the other part. Like, so for instance, Maul, you're not in any trades, right? Oh, listen, just me. Listen, dog. Let me finish, bruh. Let me finish. To not be to have a 6 month trade going and you spent 1,000 to, well, when we used to get in and out of shit, we probably spent 2 or 3,000 in a range of 6 months just trading in and out of shit. Now you just sit in that $1,000 trade and just let it work for at least 3 months, and you're not taking all this other shit. Only other thing we have is like Tesla that we bagging when it gets to our number. So now we got Tesla, we got Tesla, AMD, and Nvidia that we bucking right now. We know we can't do nothing with Palantir. It didn't win with his move. We know we can't do nothing with App. These are the ones we could do something with. So even you just pick one of them and just like, all right, I'm gonna put a rack on this, but I know this could be my only trade for 6 months. When we in and out of shit, $200, $50 here, but before you know it, you done ran up 1,000 when you could have just had that one trade, just hold, and you got the time to just let it work and go 100%, 200% from where you bought it at. So it
Yeah,
just
nah, it makes sense for sure.
it makes sense now. Like just do that, and we'll tell a story at the end of the year when we up. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I got
to
you.
me, if that bitch $1,000, this is one I'm looking at. If Tesla, we stalling that one. I would like for it to come now, but we gotta wait to see which way that candle go. This is one that's at the bottom. Just how you bought the Nvidia, that 140, we kind of knew 114, 100, like somewhere in that area of whatever. If you was willing to buy it at 130, then you got to be willing to buy it at 110, 114, like y'all did. And y'all
Yeah, that
react.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. You could get the. I ain't gonna say you could get it right now, but the 115 for January of 2026 AMD closed at like two bands, bro.
And now you got 2 years. What'd you say,
No,
2026?
no, that's 2020. Yeah, 2026 January. You heard me? But just if you look at how that bitch moved, bro, it falls hard, but when that bitch go off, that bitch go off. You hear me?
And you're at the
So
bottom.
and right, and that's what it's really about, bro. It's about executing on on everything. You hear me? And if you catch the shit at the bottom, dog, man, and you catch that move, we already know what it is. You hear me? But now we getting. I feel like we equipped with the tools to be able to pick up on it. You hear me? I know me. I'm finally understanding. Some of y'all been understanding, bro. You hear me? It's finally starting to hit me. I'm finally getting it. You hear me? Like you just really got to be patient, bro, and wait on the move. You can't want the move to happen. You just got to wait for it to happen, and then just load up or do whatever you feel comfortable with doing. But
I
I
just
don't
know
know.
with
Out of this one and Tesla, I don't know which one. I ain't gonna do both. You hear me? But I definitely want to do one. Like you said, this bitch literally, this could be the bottom. If it ain't the bottom, you damn close, bro. And that's a lot of upside, dog.
a lot of upside at the like if you're looking at Mike range, you got that bottom right there, and then just the 50%, like Mike said, that's 161.
That's it. But
Right.
this
Now
the
let
beautiful
let
part. This the
alone you
beautiful
won't go
part.
and try to get the full retracement of the sell off.
This the beautiful part about this, bro. Y'all ready? It's the weekly chart, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look what we just did.
Got up out of there, closed in the gap, got out of there.
Closed above it. It's gone, bro. So look, like Ben said, either you could take this one, you could take Tesla. What's the other one that
In video,
Nvidia? Well, yeah, Nvidia too. But the out of AMD and Tesla,
You ain't got to trade no more this year.
bit talk to me nice.
Just
Now, now,
this could be it right here, bro. Real shit. You could put you something decent in. And I'm gonna tell you, be honest with you. I feel like he's gonna give you the best. It's the best value play right now because it's cheaper than Tesla, but
uh-huh,
it presents the same upside, if not maybe even better as far as movement. So,
uh-huh.
and you could get it with time. You could get it with a practically 11 months, almost a year of time, dog. And that's a good contract. That's not too expensive, you hear me? But that
Mm-hmm.
Tesla one, I know I'm not as advanced as you and Winston are at seeing, and even maybe Marlon them for that matter, you heard me, and seeing the the chart, you heard me. But a blind man can see Tesla, bro.
Yeah, I already set the indicators for Tesla already.
Yeah,
Woo
I
woo.
mean, just looking at the chart, if you just zoom out on it, like they said, and you didn't know all the technical stuff, you didn't know, gaps and retracements and all the blocks and all that. Just looking at the chart, if you just understood fucking something going up, that bitch look like it's going up. You hear me? Like soon.
So what the numbers is for AMD?
right now.
I'm looking at. I was looking at a 115, a
Oh yeah, yeah,
115
I
call
heard
for
that part,
January.
but I
That
thought
bitch
y'all
two.
said
It's like two bands. Oh, that's what it
okay.
closed. The last trading day. I don't know what it's gonna be. On the next open. You hear me?
Well,
But
what
I
y'all were
mean,
talking about? What y'all was saying about the 180
We saying it has the potential to go there.
potential? All right, all right,
Now,
all right. All right.
if you wanted, the thing is, how we used to roll was trying to get the 180s and get it to go there. You hear me? Imagine being able to take uh Austin Reeves for 0 points, and it's the first quarter. Imagine you're not even doing prize picks now.
Right,
Buying that bitch in the money is like Austin Reeves 1 point, and it's
right,
the
right.
first quarter.
It's
Like
for sure.
what? Huh? Give me prize picks.
It's
They
for
got any
sure.
more of them I could do?
I
right,
So
got you.
now get
Nah,
the 115. Even if you gotta put $1,000 on there to make 500, you get what I'm saying?
right,
I'm taking
right,
them for the 1 point.
right,
What we doing here? Give me
right. I
my
got
500. You get what I'm saying? I'm going with the safe bet. I'm gonna get
thanks,
50% on it.
you.
thanks,
Right.
That's the
All right.
easiest way to break this down right now.
big
I
Go get the
got you.
time, bro.
115. Don't go get the 180 because AMD is AMD is gonna trade slower than Tesla, y'all.
It is.
Right.
That's what I
So
was gonna say.
now it might not make one. You might be right, but it make 180 in December 25th. Your fucking contract is shot, bro. Because it took the
Right. All
whole
right.
time to make that 1 point.
Make that 180. Right.
Yeah.
All
Right.
right.
So now, give me the 115. We probably gonna clip that before June for shit show, yeah. It's $2. Once it go in the money, it's in the money, bro. And it's gonna start turning. You
So
ain't gotta
look,
hold it to
now
180. You ain't gotta hold it to 160. When you get
And
enough
then
money
and then
on it,
and then now, but imagine you already in the money, like Winston said, and then that bitch do get some kind of news or whatever, and then that bitch pop off another 20-30% right quick, right fast, big old candles. Now
and you
you
talking
really
about
you really
30,
doing your
100,
thing, you
you're
hear
talking
me?
about 30% on $1,000 is 300. So those percentages are different now.
Right.
100% is $1,000. You get what I'm saying? 200% now it's a small percentage, but that shit is money. You get what I'm saying? So to me, where this is at, and how Mike just showed that when we go on monthly, and it got up out of that gap. So now it's probably not gonna go back down to 109, and then that coincides with the monthly gap that he was talking about. It then filled that gap and retraced it. It then showed you on the weekly it got up out another gap. So think about it, dog.
I know, and I know it may look scary, like from this position, like because you know when you trade and you never want to buy or predict the bottom, right? Because you don't know exactly what it looked like. My brother, my brother, listen to me. There's a lot of indicators to me that's telling me that the AMD is about to go to the top, as well as Tesla. Nvidia already started their move. Earnings probably gonna boost them a little higher. So, you know, when like I said, bro, when you got your range set, you got your range set, you know. You got your discount. We know what discount is, right? 23%, 33%, right? We in deep discount. You could call this an order block, traded to it. It was inside of a gap. Bro, it's AMD pointing to the upside. And I know it looks scary because it got all these red candles. It's ready to go, bro.
And then
At least the 160.
if it do look or feel scary, bro, you gotta ask yourself one question, bro, that should give you the confidence to go with your move. Is AMD a good company?
It is.
It is, bro.
It's
That
still
bitch a
number
good.
two in chips.
Yeah, it's still
Still number.
it's only behind Nvidia, and Nvidia is way ahead of everybody. So that's nothing to feel bad about. You number two to the nigga who way ahead of everybody. What that make you compared to everybody else? Like it's almost like it's just them two that do what they do. You hear me? In a sense, you hear me? So they not a bad company, bro. So they do for theirs. You hear me? That's all. Just keep that in mind, bro. That bitch can't keep falling.
And here go the other part. Let's say go to your bottom part, the bottom of your range all the way. Let's go zero, Mike. What number? What number that is at the
Uh,
bottom? 95.
yeah,
If it falls to 95 and you're in the 115, you still have a better chance of being in the money by the end of the year.
that's a
Got it.
fact.
You get what I'm saying?
That's
If it do decide to come down there, you still have the chance to sit in that bitch a whole year, 11 months, and it be right back at 115, if not above 120, 140, 150. Or what you say, 160 is the middle of the move.
yeah, 160. Yeah.
So that's
So look
all.
now that's I feel like in all honesty, that's better than betting on Chinese midnight basketball, bro.
The over under, Mike.
I'm
Nigga
on the
say
AMD 115.
All right, well,
115.
what else we got, bro? What other stocks you got in mind, man? I'm all right, Maul. Don't worry about it, Maul. I got you.
Yeah, Ma, give us that watch list, Ma.
I got you, Maul. Hymns. All right. I don't have nothing for this.
It happened.
It
That's
gone.
like Palantir.
It's gone.
Somebody got it. Somebody got it. When
Yeah,
it came back, it looked great. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, this was
It
it right here.
performed right, but we can't do nothing with it. It's gone.
From
This
what
was
I'm
it.
reading is
This
that
was it.
they moving on from helping men with ED to moving into the that diabetes weight loss shit.
Oh,
I for-
okay.
like the
Ozempic?
Ozempic stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they moving into the GLP or GLB, whatever it's called, that belt upside down.
Okay.
They moving into that space,
Okay.
which is apparently why it's been moving up like that. But I didn't buy no contracts. I just been buying shares since it was like 20 something.
So, UNH, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Me and Winston talked about when we talked about UNH, bro. This was like maybe a month ago, 2 months ago,
Yeah.
and I was like, we come back to this order block. I'm selling it. So, look, what happened was it left us a very small gap. I'm gonna draw it out. It's teeny tiny. It's a little off. I mean, I wish I could. Let me make it a little bigger.
Hey, Maul, I got
Yeah.
I got 81 on the fibs for him.
Okay.
Okay. So
So
look,
50,
bro.
59 and 81.
All
But
right.
I
Jesus
don't know how
Christ.
it's gonna get there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna try to find a level in between, but your fib extension got it
So so
well overextended. Because
okay. So short term plays to the downside. UNH. I think we got some full 40 puts on UNH. Hold up. This will let me see some price target being here. Winston, I know I said I was gonna buy puts on this, bro, but I didn't. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I didn't buy. I was gonna put them in my son account, but I didn't. But short term play, bro. The new rules are puts. Any puts that we buy is always gonna be short term. So this will be a short term play to the downside. If you was to be like, I'm gonna, get some of this to full 40, and you be like, all right, I'm buy put, and I just get out at this low at 475 and call it a day, and let your contracts turn over a few times. I'm sure this contract's not as expensive as the ones we was talking about earlier. Like, the AMD and Tesla contracts, these contracts probably way cheaper. So if you was interested in buying your little short term put on
What you consider a short term contract?
uh honestly, maybe a month,
Month? No.
about a month. If you take that, but I believe I strongly believe AMD about to come take these lows out, especially if not 440, 475 for sure. And that could probably end up being a quick $1,000 trade or whatever, But we had been talking about AMD. We had been talking about shorting. I'm sorry, shorting UNH, and I wanted this best case scenario. I wanted this order block, this green candle order block.
Hmm.
I wanted that, but we didn't get that. But it gave us a very, 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 very small gap, and it traded to it right here and got up out of that. And this is the monthly though, so let me go to the weekly. To the weekly right quick. Oh that's beautiful, bro. Traded to it. So this is your swing high now. Yeah, it's coming down. London Bridge is coming down. But anyway, I I only put UNH up there because we had been talking about it. It's one of those short term plays to the downside. So our short term plays are always going to be puts to the downside, but everything else long term is always calls because the market goes up more than it comes down. So for the long term, we always want to buy calls 6 months, 3 months, 6 months, yeah,
Yeah.
But short term, you're like, look, I got a hot 500. Let me buy this right quick and flip this a couple of times. All right, cool. That's short term. If it line up, you take your trade. But I only put UNH up there because we had talked about it a few times. But do we have any other stocks that we want to talk about?
I think that was it for me.
Let me look at my earnings
Yeah,
scanner.
bro, that was it
Oh
for me,
no,
bro. I'm about to jet, bro. I'm gonna have to catch y'all today. My baby birthday. Gotta go start my little running, bro. I
For
get
sure,
with y'all in the chat.
for sure, for sure. So everybody good? Any, no questions, comments, concerns?
like I said, I came. Nell send you the name, and then you could go back and look at this. We're gonna post
On the
it
YouTube.
on the YouTube. Yeah, yeah. That's all I had, Mike. Dale gotta be joking.
What Nell said?
Tell me he about to check his his Twitter.
Um, all right, fellas, y'all be good, man.
All right,
Appreciate y'all, dog.
For sure, for sure.
no problem. Get up with y'all in the chat.
All right.
All right, brothers.